Okay, so here I'm going to show you how credit card sales work. Now, this is something that you never ever have to deal with. In fact, we don't want you to have to deal with it because at School Collector, we want your life to be easier. Just in case if you're curious kind of what credit card sales look like, we're going to show you in this video. So first, we need to have a way of getting your students to their credit card sales. So we've provided you with a URL that will go directly to the credit card purchasing site. We emailed you that URL when you set up this event, but if you lost that email, no big deal. We just have a link right here that goes to your event information. And this is all the information that you had set up for your event. And this right here is that special URL. So you'll want to provide this to your students. You could either put this URL up on your school website, you could email it out to all of your students, or some schools even like to tweet it out to their students. If you have a large student base using Twitter or some other social media, you could really promote your dance that way. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to put it into a new tab. And this is the credit card purchasing screen. This is for your school specifically. So if you notice, this is all of our school's information. Now, another way students could get to this page is if you made your event public. So you could actually send them straight to schoolcollector.com. They can go right up here to buy tickets. And if you made your school public, they can search for your school by name, or they can just search through the list and they can actually see the event that way. But again, you may have chosen to hide this option from the public, so you wouldn't see the events there. So I'm going to go ahead and exit this screen and go back here. Okay, so we have two different ticket options here. We have our singles ticket or our couples ticket. Remember, we said that a free ticket option or the reduced ticket prices would not be visible on this screen. If it said free ticket down here, every student would choose that. So that is something that only you can control during cash sales. I'm going to click on single ticket. You can see still $11 plus the credit card processing fees. I'm going to enter in a student ID. Enter in the name. Let's say this is Joe Smith. And you notice there's this little option right here. This is just a legal requirement of any site that is collecting credit card fees. If a student is under 13, it is required that the parent or guardian is entering this information on their behalf. So they'll have to put like a digital signature here. Okay, so once we enter in this information, we click Pay with Card. You can see the ticket price was $11. The credit card processing fees were just 62 cents. So that's the total price to this purchaser. They can enter in their email address. That way they'll be emailed a confirmation. We think this is really important because if you don't do this, people are a little bit unsure of their purchase, and we don't want you to get a bunch of emails from parents wondering if their purchase went through. This email confirmation will tell them that it went through. Then you enter in your credit card number and you pay the amount, and then it's all set. Now, it will only let a student do this if it's during the correct sales window date. So a student cannot buy a ticket outside of the ticket sale dates that you set. It won't allow this to continue forward.